Adama Science and Technology University has established 8 centers of excellence which have been approved by the government. The centers of excellence are meant to address the mission vested on the university as a model of science and technology university according to the development program of the country. The centers of excellence are broad and use multi-interdisciplinary approach for solving pertinent problems. The establishment of the centers is attributed to their economic importance and technological advancement of the country.
AS2 has not only big name, it has also big deed or big job. I already explained. Actually, our target or our objective is not to produce electric car city. We are using electricity to conduct research. For example, when you take STI, Institute of Space Technology or Space Technology Institute, our researchers are producing very small size, efficient and effective satellite, which means 6 qubit. It is not more than 4 or 5 kilogram. As you know, before last year, our nation, our country launched a satellite which is about 70 kilogram. Now it is minimized by research. They call it micro satellite. Actually, it is visible. It is not actually microscopic. But when you compare with that big satellite, our satellite is very small, not more than 4 kg. It is precise, and the camera is also very, I can say, precise to take clear picture. So this is the result of our research output. In the other way, we are transferring knowledge to the local staff in this area. By now, about 6 Ethiopian team are working with the Korean team. This is one achievement. The other thing, our local staff are studying their PhD in space technology and science in South Korea. After a month or 2 months, they will graduate from South Korea universities. So this is also another big achievement because we don't have local human manpower in this area. If you take Institute of Irrigation and Water Resource, they are working hard to minimize the flood in Adama city. Now you can see that it is already ceased. And also they are conducting research in the local around Adama, like Mojo, like this Meki and other areas. And also they are studying on the Awash river problem by now. So our problem is communication. Today we are working that. Otherwise, our work is better or bigger than our name.
Transport and Vehicle Engineering is among the centers of excellence in the university. Professor Sam Sanma is director of Center for Transport and Vehicle Engineering Department at Adama Science and Technology University.
Every step to go to the increase, there is some problems, but no limitations. So yeah, only limitations you not you don't discard, don't give up the hope, don't give up, don't give up. And if you go to the target, you will succeed. No limitation, but the opportunity is all your people, other people want to be a good life, good people, good knowledge. In my neighborhood, my village, there are many younger people trying to study hard. So I can see your hope. I can see your good future looking.
Our people even in this town has problem of water, potable drinking water, problem of electricity, and how the universities, higher learning institutions should address public problem. from your experience?
Yeah, very good point. For the civilization, very important factor is number one is clean water, and number two is energy. That's very important, very important agent things. So in our S2, all our S2 leader think about that two things. How can we solve the problem? But we can solve it. We know the all problems, but we need some more investment to replace the new machine, good high performance system, and then we can solve it. But in the future, we invest some money. That water problem and the electricity problem will be getting better. It's no problem. if we know the problems, we can solve it. But all of you, all of our Adama people understand what's the problem. And if we gather some money and invest step by step, we can solve it, no problem.
Anything you recommend?
Recommendation? I respect your Ethiopian culture. I respect all your people. I respect all these natures. So don't forget the future. Don't forget the hope. Don't forget the GP2, GSP2, your big project. If you have some target, some objective, and trying to go there, you can do it. Don't forget. That's my recommendation. Don't give up. Don't give up. Not forget. Give up. Give up. If you want very quick, you can do it. We have a Kaizen board. In every classroom, we have this. Is at the time they write made in. We front the Japan. That means this was Japan to the Japan. Why? We as you know, nowadays you are in the post-industrial revolution. In this area, Japan and other country was in the top of the world. But nowadays, things are little changes.
Devinder Singh Rathi is an assistant professor. He has been working for 3+ years in the university. He developed many innovative works in order to make practical the teaching and learning process.
Nowadays, you can say this is a remote controlled vehicle. By sitting on our office or any place, we can survive, we can work as a surveillance on the border area or any other place. Wherever we want to look what is happening, person cannot go. It is difficult to reach there, but these things can reach there. We can use them in the agriculture to survey and to dispense the fertilizers and something. Means now they are flying vehicles with us. And if we develop them according to need, they can help us a lot. Now same procedure we are doing. We are developing this prototype. These are the main motors for that which are responsible for flying, and these are the controller. We feed here program. Then this program it will control these motors, and these are known as ESC, electronic speed controller. When we give this direction left, right, forward, backward, up, down, everything this will be controlled by microcontroller, and this ESC's speed controller will give momentum to the propellers. So this is the current distribution for the drone propellers. So this is what about drone means these things we are trying to develop many things. Pardon?
This one is the real one.
Yeah, this one is the real one. So if we put propeller here, this is the remote for this one, and this is the GPS system. If we insert this one,
Do you mean it is functional now?
of course it is functional, sir.
Okay.
We keep GPS. For example, we look the condition environment here. It's too much windy sometime, so it will not be stable. To make it stable, we put the add-on services like GPS. If GPS is there, then any kind of wind and storm, but they will be stable if the battery is there. So we are trying to make them more stable and more reliable. We are working on that.
So what do you say to the young generation, especially those who are learning in higher learning institutions like in university, to develop such kind of innovative knowledge?
Anybody cannot be born scientist in one day. So what we want, we have some curriculum. They must go through the curriculum stepwise. When I know about these 5 things how to connect, then I know connecting of 10 things also. If I directly start with 100 things, it will give me problem. So what our idea is, they keep in mind to do something big, but they start with the low level. They should learn each and everything nicely, because when you have something in your hand, in your mind, you can go for the big thing. But to reach there, you must do by yourself. To do yourself is our main advice for the students. They must do by themselves, and then they should learn, then they go higher. It is their responsibility also. It is our responsibility also, because we are here for them, but it is their responsibility also. They should do this thing by more hard work, by more mind, by more dedication. This is what we want to say for our students. In the coming time, we are going to implement this for the community. Now we want to show you some products we already supplied for community. We developed them here, and now we are distributing for the community. Now if you look at the front, this is hand sanitizer. This is simply we purchased one box from the market, and it's cost around 200 birr, and then we put our circuit inside that. When you will take your hand inside, it will sanitize with the sanitizer for you. So this we have developed here. It is automatic. It is touchless sanitizer. We developed this thing here. One more is over there. If you want, you can look. Another sample for sanitizer. What we keep, in order to show you, we keep everything outside. Again, these are the things. This is the sensor. This is the controller. This is the motor driver. Here we connect the motor. When you bring your hand, it will energize the motor, and motor will give you sanitizer. So that's why, in order to show you, we keep this outside. The same circuit we have put inside over there. If you look, these are the circuit. And these are the two kind of sanitizer we make. This is then we make it painted after that. It's the final product from our side. We already supplied for the community. Now this is one more another sanitizer for like this sample I showed for you. There are two kind, because which we use sanitizer inside the room is different sensor. One sensor, it will when we go outside in the sun, we need another sensor. So we prepare both. They can use in indoor, they can use at the outdoor. Other than that, this is our latest now. This one, our bicycle. This bicycle, it is normal conventional bicycle, but in order to, for sometimes when we are going up and the old age person or by any reason, we need to run it by itself. So we change this conventional bike into motorized bike. So in some way you can say this is motorcycle now, because it will run by motor. Now we have submitted it to our community office, but in order to show the concept of this, now this is, for example, this is our battery, this is the motor which we connect with the bicycle, and this is the acceleration. When we give acceleration, it will start to move, you see, and as we will increase the acceleration, the speed will increase. So main basic concept is this one. We make some modification in the bicycle by some put extra teeth and then putting motor, and then now it is very simple concept, but when we are working in the real, we modify it. We develop like first prototype, and then we develop in the real. Then we add their indicators also, we add on off switch, we add their horn and everything. So in small way we can say it is motorized bike now. We want to help to the community. We want to help them as much possible because we are working here. So whatever we have learned till today, we want to share with our students, we want to share with the community, and we want to help them as much possible because we know the resources are limited here. In that limited resources, how we can help them, we are always trying for that one. Now if we take the example of e-bike, if you are going to the market, any bike is not than 100,000 birr. Now what we have done here, 7,000 we have purchased the normal conventional bike, and above 5,000 birr we have spent. Now you can say 12,000 or 15,000 birr only you have motorized bike. For this you not need license, for this there is no pollution as it is electronic. We are trying for that also. Actually we also belongs to India and Ethiopia and let's say Korea. We are not different. Our aim, our thinking, we are similar. We want to give maximum with optimum resources. For that what we are trying. Now if maybe we go to, now e-bike they are available in the market. First thing, they are made in China. Second thing, their price is 35,000 birr. We are producing this by 15,000 birr, and here is what you not only motorized, as this is our manual. Please bring camera over there. It can be run by these three modes. When you need, because this is normal bike, you can drive it by your legs by pedaling. Then if you need some help, let this is small height is there, you want to use, then you can use some electrical help and pedal also. When you need totally rest, you can use totally motorized also. So by this thing we are not changing anything from this, but just we are adding there something and we can use them. This one is touchless temperature sensor. This is the top, this is the sensor. When we bring our head in front of this, it will measure our temperature and it will show you. During COVID we make it. Now these three lights are here.
During the COVID.
Yeah, during the COVID, you have seen it. We make this, so means up to now that things are also imported from another countries, but we are trying to develop here. So here when one person normal temperature, this LED will glow. If little high, this will glow. If he is suffering from COVID and beyond one limit, this red LED will glow and this buzzer will alarm you. So that time we have developed this one. Now this is the picture of our cycle. This is our community office. There many other projects are also there. So we have submitted it there now. Yeah, it will go to Addis Ababa. So this is all about our products, what we have developed in our school and our center here.
Thank you.
And one more thing I want to say you please. Now we are showing you many things. In order to do these things, we make one plan also how to transfer this technology to the community. And now this time we are targeting from the school. So through the STEM, we want to transfer, we want to teach them from the basic. As I told you, this thing cannot be done in one day. We have to learn them. So in order to bring them curiosity in the students from the lower level, from the foundation level, we developed one program. This name is eMobile STEM Laboratory for Ethiopia. In there we are covering here what things you are looking. Here is what? Here main things is science, main sensors, technology, programming. By these four things considering in our mind, we have developed a program. We given name for this is eMobile STEM Laboratory across Ethiopia. So for these things, we will visit our department. Regarding that, we have developed full curriculum and we will show you there please. So we request you to go with us in the department and we follow there.
Maqaan koo Yaareed Mangistuu Baqqalaan jedhama. Barataa waggaa shanaffaa Adaamaa Saayinsii fi Teekinooloojii Yuunivarsiitiidha. dipaartimentii elektirooniksii and communication irraa jechuudha.
My name is Yarir Mengistu. I am 5th year student in the Department of Electronics and Communication. When we compare our university with other universities, I think ours is better, but we can't get all material that help us for experiments. For instance, some materials are outdated.
ይሄኛው የዴልዲ ዲጂታል ሎጂክ ዲዛይን የምናደርግበት ነው። ዴልዲ ላብ ነው።
This room is our daily lab. We design things that we learn in theory here. We connect electric circuits. Many of the circuits are imported from other countries.
Hojii isaanii በጣም ሪስፔክት godhu yeroo isaanii kabajanis seenu qophii godhu barumsaaf.
I learned many things from scholars from other countries. For instance, they highly respect their working time. They prepare themselves before coming to class. They love their job and they are interested in practical works. So I learned this all from them.
We are getting very nice and good environment for research and for academic in the ASTU. We are working here. Now it is my 3rd year. My friend Ms. Rahi is from now here more than 4 years. So we are getting here good environment. So that's why we are able to develop all these things. Because as I told you before also, it is a teamwork. Now in order to deliver these things, in order to transfer these things to the community, we plan this one, mobile STEM lab. Because we want to make curiosity in the students at the foundation level. If they learn something there and then they come here, they may give more big things. They maybe can make true the dream of Ethiopia. Ethiopia dream is what? Made in Ethiopia. So if they learn with small things, then they can go to the higher things. So in order to now STEM lab is not a new thing, but this mobile is a new thing. In STEM lab, what we do, in the university there is one STEM lab, they will call few students from every school. What about other students? They are not the only intellectual student, many students are also there. Then now what we are planning, by our experience, we have done many programs for schools and these and our education and our research. What we conclude that if something we give on basic level to the students, they also can learn. So we divide full curriculum in these 3 basic categories. First category is sensor and science. They start with basic circuits. If you see, they show you fire alarm like this. What is our plan for this category? Mechatronics category, you have seen here, this all is mechatronics. This now programmable. Something we have shown you in projects, and this bulb, we are glowing bulb by a remote, they are programmable robot. Now we program them to make light on and off, but we can program them to make one motor run in the industry, to stop one motor in the industry without wireless. So now students, they will be able to do these things. They are doing in the ASTU already. Students are doing all these things. But in order to transfer this thing at the school level, at the foundation level, we divide into these. And now next plan is what? Because when they are coming to the STEM, only few students, but we want they get all students this facility. So now, for example, this is basic sensor and science. We develop this material kit. What we will do for them? This material, look, 4, 5, 6 components are there. We will keep 5 components here. Then we will make for manual procedure. How to connect this with this, this with this. We will make full procedure manual and this kit we will make ready. Now this thing can go any place. They can go to even village in one school. Student not need to come to the STEM. After giving this thing, must we have to help them, we will give them training. Instead of giving training to the student, we can call their teachers and we can train them here. Then after going from here, they can train the community. So our plan is by this. So this which we have shown you here, our basic aim is this one. So we from ASTU, from School of Electronics and Communication, we are working dedicatedly. We are trying our best to deliver to the community. As you are looking, these are our team. We are working together.
This is our plan, what our Dr. Devendra Rathi has explained, and myself, Dr. Satyasis. And we are as a team, we all are working, and more contribution is from Dr. Rathi. He is always forcing us to do this, and by this way, before what we have, now what you see, it is hell and heaven difference. So we have developed so many, and in future also we will develop so many. So main target is to the community service, technology to village, technology transfer to the villages, and to help the students. We are working together, and we all are together from the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering and School of Electrical and Computing.
This is our weekly program, Invest in Ethiopia. In this edition, we are going to present you some innovative works we have observed in Adama Science and Technology University. Stay tuned.
Barnota, Ammas Barnota, Kanata.